What's up guys, today I'm going to show you how to make this cool 3D ring tunnel effect. You've probably seen it before, and today I'm just going to explain how to do that very easily. So let's just get right into the video. So you want to go to this tool here, it's kind of like the shape tool, and then you want to long click on it until you see all these options, and then go to the ellipse tool. Alright, and now you can draw circles with it. So what you do is just drag it like this, hold shift, and then as you can see you can create a perfect circle. Alright, so now we're gonna make a very small circle like this, and then you want to go to the normal tool again. Alright, so select your layer, and then we'll just make it a little shorter, so let's go to like 5 seconds, and then cut it here. Control Shift plus D, and now you can just delete the rest. Alright, then here you just want to make sure the anchor point is centered. So as you can see, if it's not centered, you just do the combination Control Alt plus Home, and then it gets centered. Then you can press P, and then right click on this, the position, and then just reset it. Alright, now you want to enable this setting here. It's like the 3D setting, so you can also move in the Z axis like this. So we're not actually scaling now, because as you will see later on, if we go with like a different camera type and zoom in, it will actually look like we're in a tunnel. And you can just do that with a scale property. Then you want to copy it, so Ctrl plus D. And then here you want to press P, and then you want to make it a smaller value, like this. Alright, and then do the exact same thing, Ctrl plus D, and then make it an even smaller value. So the more you do this, the longer your tunnel will be. So yeah, we'll just do it for like 3 more times. Alright, now if you want to change the color of your circles, you just want to select them all and then go up here. And then here you can change the colors. So we might pick something like yellow, not green today, crazy. Alright, and now as you can see, it kind of just looks like they scale outwards, but they're actually in 3D space, and I'll show you that right now. So what you want to do is create a new camera. Right click, new, and then camera. And then here, don't even mind these settings. It's just like all different type of settings to change the camera angle and stuff. But yeah, we're just gonna press OK. And then you want to cut it down to the same length. Alright, and now you want to make sure a few things are right. So here, you want this on active camera. So if it's on camera 1 or like default, you just want to have it on active camera. And then here, what you can do is if you press P, you can see we can go in the tunnel, and this is like really cool, as you can see, because now you can really see it's actual 3D and not just a scaling. So yeah, we'll zoom in a bit like this, and then you can make a keyframe like this. So click here and then go to the end, and then here you can just zoom in so you can go through the tunnel. Then you can select keyframes, press F9, and then go to the graph editor. And then here you want to make sure you're in speed graph, so right click and then speed graph. I kind of like this kind of graph where it goes slow first and then it goes faster. So like this. Alright, and now you'll see some things might look weird, like this last circle. It's kind of too much, so we'll just remove it by going here and then just deleting it. And then I'm not going to explain too much about this movement stuff. You just got to keep in mind that you're like an actual camera that moves around. So when the camera goes to the right, the tunnel will be more to the left. So you kind of got to think like that. And then I'm sure you'll experiment with it and it will just work out fine. But there's just one more thing I want to show you. It's some effects that will make this tunnel look really cool. So the first thing is to add an adjustment layer. So Ctrl Alt plus Y, or you can right click new and then adjustment layer. And then again, we'll just cut it to the length like this. And then here, the first thing we're going to add is S motion detect. So we're going to set it to 2. And then we're going to set this setting here, the combine, to anything really. Like you can set it to screen and it will look cool, or you can set it to difference or overlay. So you just got to try this all out. So we'll set it to screen for now, and then we'll add an effect called deep glow or any other glow that you want, and just make it less intense. Alright, now this doesn't look really cool honestly, but for example you can make this 4, so we'll just increase it, and then here you can set it to overlay for now. Alright, so like this, yeah, that looks really cool actually. So yeah, I'll leave it up to you guys to experiment even more. Hopefully you've learned a lot from this video. And if you did, make sure to subscribe. And if you want me to help you even more with After Effects, then make sure to go to the first link in the description down below. Alright, bye bye.